Hello and welcome. This is from Kristin from Life of Crafting. And I've been talking about doing a video on my choice of moving from Stampin' Up to Papertrey ink is going to be meeting my cardstock needs. And I'm going to show you why today. This may not be the reason for everybody, but here's some of the things that I had thought about why I would want to make the move that I'm making. For one, this is my color swatches, and this is from Hobby Lobby. So you can tell Hobby Lobby is one I've used quite a bit. They have a lot in there, and this evolves. I've come to find out that like in a year they will move their palette around. So I really can't tell you how many, because there are some differences at Hobby Lobby between their 8.5 by 11 and their 12 by 12. So I just bring this in because, yes, they are a consideration and they are one that I will have in here today. So Stampin' Up for their palette has 40 colors, and that changes with, what is it, 4 colors? Or no, I think it's 5 colors are like what they call their in colors, and they only stay in for 2 years. So, you know, if you take that consideration in there, there's really 30 in the main palette, and then the others 10 are either staying for their second year or just being introduced in. So that's how they get to that. I don't recall if they're counting their black and I think the black and the white is kind of considered into that. Anyway, so Hobby Lobby has, I didn't even count, a lot. So I do respect that. Last I looked at Stampin' Up paper, it was around $7 to $8. So we'll just put 7 in this example for 24 sheets. I have a pack here right now. It was 24 sheets. So you do get 24 sheets. But the thing with Stampin' Up always to me was that you're always paying shipping and handling, and you're paying sales tax. Sales tax is going to change based on your state. So I'm going to just say that that is a consideration to put out there. For the sake of this calculation, you'll see how they work out in here as well. Very, very, very rarely have I ever seen, and this is Stampin' Up, have I ever seen them offer anything for free shipping in there. Just saying. You may get some of your demonstrators that may offer some incentives for you, and that's good as well. But I usually find the shipping and handling is 10%. That's just my seeing things through the years. It seems to be shipping and handling is 10%. Hobby Lobby will run a 40% off sale. Theirs, if you look at it, is for, I'm going to look at just this example, I'm just doing 8.5 by 11 is what I'm running in this example. 40% off of them is 49 cents. With 40% off, theirs comes out to 29.4 cents. Okay. Stampin' Up without shipping on there comes out to be 29.17%. You will have to add in the 10%. So to me, if you add that in, you're looking at another 3 cents on top of that. So you're looking at over 32 cents per sheet. This per sheet is 29.4. So Papertrey, I like Papertrey because they have 55 colors in their palette. And these are all the time. I don't see that they have changed their colors. I could be wrong, but I don't see that they changed their colors very much. This is the few that I have. I'm going to tell you, I probably have about half the palette. I did not see much overlap in what they offer for colors versus the Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up palette does seem to be a little bit more exclusive to them. Very few of the colors in Hobby Lobby were ones. I'm not saying you can't find complementary colors, but they did not have like anything really an exact match. The only case obviously being the black and white, you know, hey. But the what do they call it? Real red, I have been able to find very, very close in these examples here. Their cherry color red is no. I have not been able to find a good match on that. But the real red, I have been able to find something very close to using that. But the thing I like about Papertrey is that they offer a 12 sheet pack, they offer a 24 sheet pack, and then they offer a 50 sheet pack. I'm liking that because a lot of my colors, like the craft, obviously like white, your ivories, so there is colors that I would definitely be interested in buying the 50 sheet packs from. So when I did the math, this was $5, this was $7, and this was $11. I like the fact that I could get 12 sheets because sometimes there's colors that I'm going to use it in like a project, but I don't expect I'm going to have a lot of demand or need for. So I do like the fact that I can get some smaller pack sizes if I wanted to. That does come out to a 41.67 per sheet. You are going to pay a higher price. So that is one, if I could find an alternative in that Hobby Lobby, I would like to. But again, there's not always those colors that you can do that match for. So you're going to find that this is going to be the same price with the 29.17 per sheet. But I'll get into that in a minute. But when you get down to the 50 sheet, and this is at the time I was looking at this, which is the end of January of 2023. These prices may be changing. It's a very evolving marketplace right now, at least in the U.S., so I cannot speak for anything outside of the U.S., and I can't speak for anybody that's making decisions in their companies to change the prices. This is just what I'm saying right now. So the $11 for 50 sheets winds up to be 22 cents. So this is obviously my best bet here. If it's a color like the reds, the greens that I'm going to be using much bulk of. The other reason I like Papertrey ink is at $80, they will offer free shipping. Obviously, you know, that's not going to be for everybody to hit the $80 mark, but to me, you know, if I'm going to be ordering some other things from them, they do like their stamps and their dies and things like that, it's not going to be difficult for me to get to the $80 price to do that. I've seen them been running a 10% off sale a lot in the last, I want to say 6 months. So, you know, taking that again is going to make this even cheaper. I have never seen Stampin' Up offer like any kind of discounts that are like 10% off their cardstock. So this is where and why I'm wanting to move to Papertrey ink. I will be putting a link down below. It will be an affiliate link if you want to check that out. By all means, I'm just trying to bring to your I'm trying to acknowledge that there are different needs for different people. Some people do look at paper quality. I will tell you that I find the weight of this paper to be very, very consistent with the weight of Stampin' Up. I do find it to be a little bit heavier of a paper than some of the ones you're going to get at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby does have the textured as well as the smooth. So that is what's part of my thing here. Because I did find that there were some colors I could get in textured that I couldn't get in smooth. So there is, you know, both in this color swatch set. And I do find that the colors are consistent from like one pack to another. So you're not getting that where, you know, different dye lots. They do not have the white core, which I'm happy for as well. They have taken to, you know, embossing and that type of thing very well. I don't find them to be like a very gritty or, you know, some people talk about the tooth of the paper. I find it to be a very smooth paper. They've taken ink very well. I haven't had anything with, you know, problems with that. So to me, the product is just as good, if not, you know, I wouldn't say even better, but I find it to be very compatible to my Stampin' Up paper. So I've been very happy with them. And this is where I'm going to be moving to. I'm going to be, in the next couple of months, selling off pretty much everything I have of Stampin' Up. I've explained that before as to why. Excuse me. So I'm planning on using my inks and papers coming from Papertrey ink. I am going to be using a lot of Tim Holtz as well. I do like his inks a lot. So this is where I'll be moving in the next couple of months. If you have any questions, by all means, please leave them down below. I'm hoping that you find some inspiration out of this. If so, I'd appreciate some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to get more from my channel. Thanks a lot and have a nice day. Bye.